Okay, it is Dune time, and I'm player 4, first pick on the leadership track. Imperial Spy, Freeman Camp, Landon Wrights, Duncan Idaho, Bene Gesserit, Initiate. Memo Quarters, Mnemic Film, Detonation Devices. Wow. You know what? I feel like playing some Leto. Haven't played Leto in a little while. Yogador Yogante is choosing an intrigue card using intelligence. Yeah, Hundro, pretty cool leader. Your choice of the top 2 intrigue cards to start the game. Okay, I've got Seek Allies, I've got Signet Ring, and I'm player 4. So probably my first move will be Signet Ring to either of these 2 spots. Maybe it doesn't have to be my first move. Maybe I can start with the Seek Allies. But you know what? If I start Signet Ring to, like, I'm assuming somebody's going to go Fold Space, right? If I start Signet Ring to Haga Basin, bump Fold Space, that 1 spice left over, I could potentially dagger to Tech Negotiation, get the Memo Quarters, and get the second influence. It's possible. Now with Romber here, you know, he could also just send his Signet Ring straight up there. But I think I'm going to try that. I don't have to play the Seek Allies this round. It can just do its thing in another round later. It would be a fun sequence of events if I can make it work. Okay, it looks like it's possible. It's still possible. So I'm going to try it. Into the unknown. Yeah, 1 smuggling, 2 fold space, always the same. I know, it's boring, isn't it? Oh, one of my lights is being weird. Mikey, you see so many dead rows when you play Dune online. Maybe it's just confirmation bias from table games. Yeah, that's interesting. I haven't, you know, I mean, I've played the digital game a lot, and I can't say I've noticed any issues with the Imperium row. It seems pretty random to me. Okay, so my dreams are still alive here, but dreams are dangerous. Hope is a poison, but dreams are dangerous. What is Romber doing? Oh, our dreams! Oh yeah, baby! Keep hope alive. Follow your dreams. Okay, I gotta fix this light. All right. Rib Hundro's dreams? What were Hundro's dreams? Zachary recently joined a Discord playing Imperium Bloodlines plus X with community mods and rank system. What in the world? Imperium Bloodlines and X. So base game, original Dune Imperium, plus Bloodlines, plus Rise of X. And Immortality? That sounds fun. So are you playing on Tabletop Simulator or something? Oh, Hundro's dreams were, and I win. Oh, I tied for the, okay. I mean, I'll take the Solari for sure. Right, yeah, there's Hundro's dreams to unlock shipping. Well, I've got it, my friend. Now, I could up down, but the problem is I don't actually have a card to get to Swordmaster this round. What? Now my other light is bugging out? What the hell's going on here? So I think I'm going to up, given that I can ship again next round. I think that's going to be the play. Okay, Robber gets the Mnemic Film. There's detonation devices in Spaceport. Okay. And if I'm really lucky, I can even get this negotiated withdrawal. That would be nuts. Helden Klage or Helden Klage. Follow your dreams, then proceeds to overthrow the Emperor and start an intergalactic jihad. Yeah, that's the problem with dreams. You never know where they're going to lead. Oh, Zachary, so it's not... It's Uprising, it sounds like. If you got sandworms involved. Zach, yes, they mentioned digital first content for Dune Imperium in that announcement. That is very interesting. And I have no idea what it could mean. I don't know. I really don't know. I think I might make like a quick announcement video just talking about that, as well as like the release date for Immortality and whatever. The pessimist in me thinks it might just be like cosmetics of some kind, like alternate art. Which would be cool. But I don't know. I have a hard time imagining, like, they haven't even brought the promos to the game. I kind of have a hard time imagining that they're going to be creating a whole bunch of new stuff, but who knows? Maybe they are. All right. So, I want to play Diplomacy somewhere. Do I go to Wealth? I think I go to Still Suits to get it, you know, some water, deploy, maybe get a bit more spice. So units set up for Swordmaster here. Okay, Hardy Warriors from Romber. Zachary, Wealth can prep for Swordmaster. Yeah, it can, although I'm probably going to hit Interstellar Shipping next round. So that can get me to the Swordmaster Solari as well. All right, I highly doubt that negotiated withdrawal is going to be available, but there's a lot of 4s here. Look at this. Okay, so the order they're going to go, I think, is negotiated withdrawal is going to go first, then landing rights, then Freeman Camp, and I don't think the Duncan Idaho will get snagged. That would be the order I would take those cards in here, I think. Okay, only 2 for Hundro. $5 for Romber. What does he want? Yeah, negotiated withdrawal. Okay, for me, I think I'll take the landing rights. I mean, the Freeman Camp can be cool. I do like it. It's just that the spice on that competes with the spice for my ring. And so I think I'll go with this. Appropriate. All right, so I'm going to get 1 spice out of the conflict, which was all I imagined I was going to get. Hold on, let me try to fix this other light. What's going on with my lights today? Everything is falling apart, man. All right. Romber wins the siege of Carthage. Stockpiles. All right, so it has to be ring to shipping, which makes me really glad I got that spice. The problem, though, is, God damn it, I can't get the Swordmaster again. Hey, Trebendo. It's unreal. How am I here? I'm here. But this is really driving me crazy right now because I want Swordmaster, but I cannot get it. Oh, that's a bummer. I mean, there's really nothing I can do about it. Is there a tech that I want here for 3 detonation devices? No, I don't think so. So go wealth and pray someone cashes in. Green, Hundro. I mean, I guess he could, but I'm not gonna do that. Wait. So perhaps I can get the appropriate here. which, you know, I could have gotten 2 Emperor influence there instead if I thought that I was going to be able to do that. But I'm not too fussed, as they say. I think I'll go for the Guild Alliance here if I can. Or maybe I go Still Suits if I can and set up to grab a fat stack of spice. That's probably better. That also lets me deploy, maybe get a bit more spice. There's some expensive techs there. Flagship, spaceport. Also nice to just have spice for a Hayliner down the road, or even a Conspire, or selected breedings. Gee, did you know that spice is useful in Dune? It is, actually. It's one of my secret tips in Dune Imperium. Spice is good to have. Typically, it's better to have spice than to not have it. That's something I've learned after hundreds of games. Yeah, Freeman working on the Emperor Alliance for the appropriate. Like I said, I'm not that, I don't care that much about it, to be honest. It's fine. You know? I'm not in a rush to use that ability. I'm more excited about 6 spice. And it might not even be there. It looks like it's getting appropriated. Yeah. The appropriate is getting appropriated. What was the... bypass? Yeah, bypass protocol. All right, Peter DeVries. Ooh, yeah. He's going to take Gurney, right? Okay. I'm happier to get Peter DeVries than appropriate, to be honest. There is Sayadina as well. There's an argument for that. I mean, there's an argument for it, but I'm going to argue against it. I'm going to take Peter DeVries here. The Twisted Mentat. Their faiths intertwined. All right, so I do have to get working on these things for the memo quarters, though. But it should be doable. I mean, I've got a shipping set up for one of those. Oh, is Hundro... Are we all going to tie here? Okay, the Duncan Idaho does get picked up in the end. Hundro decides to take Duncan over the Freeman camp. I mean, the Freeman camp also competes with his signet ring, so I can understand it from that perspective. I'm not sure exactly why he really wants that. It does help generate troops for him to retreat, I guess. I don't know. Okay, so Sayadina is picked up by Yuna, and Firm Grip appears in the Imperium row. Yuna ends up winning that. Wow. Okay, Machinations. I've got landing rights. Maybe I can use the landing rights to try to win this conflict. It's a little awkward. So far nobody's competing with me there. I am going to get Swordmaster, yes. Tremendo, I know, taking forever to ship makes you nervous. That is valid. I decided to take the Freeman Alliance there. Just seemed like something I kind of wanted to do. I mean, I need the influence everywhere, right? I need it for MEMO quarter, so I need 3 here, I need 3 here, but I also need that one, I need that one. I need a lot of influence. This would help a lot, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get it. I mean, maybe, I guess, you know, thinking about it now, I kind of wish actually, well, I don't know, because I'm planning to pick up that 6 spice. So I wouldn't have had the water to get this and Hardy Warriors anyway. I mean, I do now, but I don't have the agents for it. My plan is Swordmaster and then Great Flat, I think, and not play the diplomacy. It's possible that the shipping... Is it possible shipping wasn't the right play? I don't know. I think it was good to stop other people from shipping. Hey, environmental. Was Hayliner a consideration? To be honest, I didn't think about it, but that could have been a good play. Trebendo, I could wait on Great Flat potentially. Haroldine, you feel the MEMO quarters can be a distraction from better plays? It absolutely can be. See game 4 of the of the Grand Vision tournament for a prime demonstration of that. The MEMO quarters, I mean, the reason I bought it was just to unlock shipping. I got a good round 1 play there. So if I get the point, you know, that's great. If I don't, fine, but I'm going to try. Freeman, yeah, there is water in the conflict here, so there's a good chance if I don't take it, it'll get taken from me. But anyway, I'm going to go Swordmaster here, and then we'll see what happens. I have good options, right? With my third agent. Either I grab this spice, or I play the diplomacy somewhere, or I play the landing rights. They're all pretty good. Yeah, I mean, the influence is basically enough value out of it right there. But, I mean, it's the kind of thing that Leto is pretty good at getting. You know, Leto, Tessia, Baron. They're probably the best at getting the victory point out of there. Okay, it's Hayliner for Yuna. All right, so yeah, the Hardy Warriors is not going to happen. She has 2 water now, so I think I have to take that. Smuggling for Hundro. He has the Emperor influence. He's got plenty of Solari. Does he buy the flagship? Probably, right? He doesn't have Sword Master yet, but... Detonation devices. Okay. Currently, no dreadnoughts to his name. Wayfarer stoked for Immortality June 10th. Yes. I'm very stoked. I think a lot of us are very stoked. Something we've been looking forward to for a long time. Zach, I just saw your message about the Spice Girls. All right. Yeah, I mean, I have to do this, I feel. I don't want Yuna grabbing it. I'll put in the 1 troop for 2nd place. And I don't get to use the diplomacy. I don't play the landing rights. But, you know, you can't have it all. So, I'll have Solari for High Council and Mentat. And or Dreadnought, I suppose. Infiltrate. Where? Okay, shipping. Yeah, makes sense. Was that the signet ring? Yes. Okay, so she can leapfrog me here and take the Guild Alliance. Decides not to do that, because I guess I could leapfrog her as well. Okay, just goes for the Bene Gesserit point there. Hey, Matt Springfield asks, how good do you think High Council is? Seems like it comes on too late to be used for anything besides Spice Must Flow. Yeah, I mean, I like the High Council seat, but I have noticed in Rise of Ix that I get it later and later and less and less. It seems to be something that doesn't get picked up as much as it used to. I think in Classic, it's better. I mean, look, Spice Must Flow is good, but yeah, it's an awkward thing to get. Okay, I'm going to pass on all that. Pretty even score at the moment. Yuna with 4, Hundra with 3, Romber with 4, and me, Leto, with 4. Yuna now going to take 2 influence of her choice. Let's see where she goes with it. Okay, looking for that point with the Freeman and looking for the Bene Gesserit alliance. So opting kind of for the safe points this round, Yuna is. Had an opportunity to try to kind of fight for alliances. Decided, no, just going to go for the kind of easy points. Okay, well, Imperial Spy kind of has to go to Wealth. I don't want to blow my spice on a Conspire at this time. Maybe I end up High Council seat or Mentat. Wealth is gone. Okay, that's a pain. That's a real pain. Because, yeah, I really don't feel like spending my spice on Conspire. Like, what do I need all that Solari for? So maybe I start with a Mentat here. I could also just Dreadnought and grab a flagship. Yeah, I think I will Mentat first. Okay. Trebendo, will you be able to play Dune Immortality on Switch 2? I don't think so. I don't believe Dune is available on Switch. Maybe they'll make it available on Switch 2, but I haven't heard anything about that. Okay, at this point, I'm not sure if Dreadnought is the play anymore. I think it might be High Council seat. Okay, no reason to get Switch 2. I could send Peter to Research Station. That is something I could do. I mean, I've got all these agents. Yeah. Okay. Zachary Crumb. Yeah, you can play it on mobile. Tremendo, you didn't know they have it on mobile? Yeah. You can get it on your phone, your tablet. You can get it on Xbox. You have to buy the base game. You have to buy on each platform separately, but the expansions you don't. If you buy the expansion on Steam, you'll get it on every platform. I'm not sure if it works the other way. Like if you buy the expansion on Android, does that unlock it for every platform? I'm not sure. I kind of think so, but I'm not sure because I know the pricing is, at least for the base game, the game is cheaper on mobile than it is on Steam. Okay. I could play the landing rights to Arrakeen and then use the recruitment mission. And I still have the High Council potentially. I have 2 agents. Yeah, Carthag High Council also works. Or Siege Tabor High Council also works. I don't even actually need to use the recruitment mission. Let's see what we get here. Oh. That's interesting. I'm not going to fight Hundro on this. I'll end up tying him, actually. Huh. I could recruit a power play to the top of the deck. But I'm just going to do this. Okay, so I've got Hayliner coming in for this this next conflict if I want it. Oh yeah, we didn't tie because I used the dagger up here. Alright, so it's 1 spice for me. Okay, I mean, this is not the most exciting Hayliner anyone ever thought of. But I mean, it gets me an influence. It also lets me research station. I really need to use this damn spy, though. Hey, Doma7. Okay, Gurney Halleck. I'm not even sure if I win the conflict with Hayliner now. With the training drones on top? Yeah, that's basically Hayliner right there. I mean, I can... No, it's not. Yeah, Gurney's sending us back to flagship. It's possible that's what he's doing. Wonder if Hundro is about to appropriate that flagship if I don't take it. I could also hold on. No, next round I'm not going to have access. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and... take that right now. I could have done Dreadnought instead of this, but I don't know. I don't feel like a Dreadnought is going to be worth too much in the next round or two. I'd kind of rather just save on Spice. Have a little bit extra persuasion just in case. Like, I could theoretically selective breeding now. Maybe with the recruitment mission, I can get a Spice Must Flow. We'll see. I'm going to use this right now, though, because it needs to get used. Okay. It also gives me the Solari to activate the flagship if it comes to that. There's the appropriate. Does he buy a Chalmer key here? Probably, right? Yes. Do I selective breeding or do I fold space and just get that alliance right now? Because the problem is if I wait too long on that, Yuna could potentially, like next round, she could pull some Signet Ring shenanigans and potentially take it. And I'm not sure the selective breeding is going to be good enough. Like it might be. You know, I've got some good persuasion in the deck. You know, I could select a breeding and then I could finesse that into that influence if I really wanted to. It's another option. If it doesn't work out. I also don't have a good card to trash. I'd have to actually trash the diplomacy. Yeah, I need 5 persuasion in 2 cards, or I guess I need 4 persuasion in 2 cards, which is... I feel like it's like a 50-50. The next hand is awful. Okay, I'm going to go for it. Let's see if I can make this work. Do I have to trash the spice must flow? I don't know that I want to trash the diplomacy. Come on, please! Oh. That didn't work. Okay, I'm gonna do this because I don't trust what Yuna is up to. I just want to make sure I get that. James, yeah, womp womp. Yeah, at least I'm not drawing the daggers next round. I have the Solari to fund a flagship deployment. But there's going to be enough resources on the board for somebody to potentially hit Hayliner. Maybe I do this right now, actually. I think I do. I mean, I guess. Maybe I can sneak a point out of that guy. Maybe, in the shadows. I don't know, it's a sketchy decision there. I currently have the Guild Alliance. I don't have Spice. But maybe I can get a point out of him. Maybe he costs me a Spice must flow. Rapid mobilization. So he could do that and use the negotiated withdrawal. Where does he take an influence? I guess probably here just to get a point. Yep. All right, nice moves. Nice moves. Robber gets second, Yuna takes third, so lots of water flying around. This spice will be very available to somebody. So, like, for example, Romber could immediately go here and have enough spice for a Hayliner. He's about to reshuffle. He has 1 diplomacy, so he might not be able to hit it. What was that? Oh, that was from the shipping activation? Okay. Well, I have persuasion at the moment. Okay, so she probably has her signet ring right now, which means I cannot allow her to hit shipping with it because she could leapfrog that alliance on me. Research station. Okay, doesn't go for Hayliner. So Yuna might be going for that, although I'm not sure if she has another card that can get her to Hayliner other than the diplomacy. Yeah, Freeman, up and cash in with landing rights could be pretty good, especially with the restricted ordnance there at the same time. Could be good. Hundro has yet to get any dreadnoughts, right? He's got that detonation devices, but hasn't been using it. Sayadina to Hardy Warriors. Okay, she's going to be able to make that work. And then she's going to play her Signet Ring next round and take the Freeman Alliance from me. Unless I boost it when I drop. Still feels a bit dangerous. Because next round she can ship, potentially, and take it from me then. Do I fight for it or do I give it up? I think I have to fight for it. Carthag gone. Is it Arakeen or is it Siege Tabber? I don't think Arakeen does a ton for me. But it stops somebody else from drawing, at least. In you go. Yeah, the Arakeen, it does let me potentially deploy a couple more troops when I play the Dune. Although I have the recruitment mission anyway. On-kit crazy deployment? Yeah, it was. Yeah, there's the Signet Ring. Okay, what's she going to do with it? Also secret forces. Oh, dear. You know, with a big deployment of her own. But yeah, getting that restricted ordnance is a big help. We'll see if it's helpful enough because... Oh, she's fighting me on this. She's fighting me on this. If she can get to still suits, it's going to be painful. Okay, well, Peter's going to give me a sword, and I've got more swords here. I can deploy more if I can get to Imperial Basin. But I have a very strong suspicion that this still suits is going to get snagged by Yuna and the alliance is going to go to her. Now I could still win anyway. As long as I win the conflict, that plus Spice Must Flow will get me to 10 if I lose that alliance. Okay, so 100 goes to selected breeding, which does give me the still suits. I mean, it gives me Imperial Basin. So no memo quarters point for me this game. Okay, guild authorization gets Romber a point. And he gets a Spice Must Flow. Yeah, Zach, it is a tight game. What was that? Oh, he has... Wait. Oh, Romber is the one... Okay. Romber is the one with the negotiated withdrawal. Why did I think it was Hundro? Well, I really need to not lose that alliance. Yeah, Romber from out of nowhere. Exactly. Yuna, please don't steal my alliance. Just, you don't need it. You can't, look, the Freemen don't like you, okay? They like Leto. Okay. No intrigue cards, so I think I'm good on the Freeman Alliance. Right? Wait, what? Yeah. Just going for tiebreaker spice there, looks like. Okay, so it looks like I can maybe get to 11 points. The combat is still very tight. No intrigue cards on Yuna. I don't remember her having any like massive sword cards on reveal. Hundro has Duncan Idaho, but I don't see him getting up there. So I'm going to be at 24, 27 with the Master Tactician, 28 with Peter DeVries. Should be good enough. Dreadnought. Wind traps. Okay. Gets another intrigue card. Okay. Okay, no swords there, just some Solari and Spice. No intrigue cards. All right, so this victory seems secure here. The question is, what does Romber have for an intrigue card? Is it an endgame point? Because any endgame point for him will give him the victory, because he'll have me on the Spice tiebreaker. You think he has machine culture? It sort of feels like it, doesn't it? Hundro has the machine culture. Oh, yeah! We did it. We did it. Sylvain, we did it. Félicitations. Hey, thanks, Sylvain. Look, Sylvain, we have that kind of relationship. He doesn't mind a little kiss on the cheek. All right. Yes, just missed the rank queue, Zachary Crum. I just noticed that. Woo-wee. That was tight. That was suspenseful. Well played to Ririz Soigo ya and Yogator Yogante. That was a really fun final move with the setup on shipping, the landing rights, the landing rights to drop the shipping, deploy the troops, grab the restricted ordnance, and just load a whole bunch of strength into this conflict. That was huge. And that was really fun. Interestingly, there was not a single ring to shipping, like, triple jump this game. That's one of Leto's, like, signature moves in Rise of X, right? Is you're set up, like, here somewhere on the shipping track. You send your ring to the track, and, I guess it's not a triple jump, but it's a double jump. None of those this game. Unfortunately, yeah, didn't get the Memo Quarters point. Never got the Bene Gesserit point, but you know what I mean? Like, I got 2 alliances plus the victory point with the Emperor. It's hard to get all of that. It's hard to get 2 alliances and also have 3 influence on both of the other tracks. It's possible, but pretty tricky to do, and wasn't able to pull it off, but obviously it worked out okay. There were some interesting decisions. Like, there was that one round where I could have top-decked a power play with this recruitment mission. But, getting the Spice Must Flow instead obviously worked. But I think there were different, even though I won the game, I do think there were different ways. There are plenty of different ways to go. There were a lot of different options this game in terms of, like, I could have gotten a Dreadnought earlier. But yeah, Leto, obviously, a strong leader, particularly in Rise of X. And really, that game was set up by the early Memo Quarters. So although I didn't get the victory point from the Memo Quarters, that early play that the dream that I went for, I held on to my dreams, the Signet Ring to Haga Basin. I was player 4 this game, right? So I was pretty sure somebody was going to hit Fold Space. Somebody went to Fold Space. Turn 1, Signet Ring to Haga Basin, get 1 influence. Turn 2, Dagger to Tech Negotiation, grab the Memo Quarters, and unlock shipping right away. So that was cool. All right. Unit really tried to take that alliance. I know. We just held her off. I was nervous about it for sure. Yeah, that was the other thing with that play with the landing rights, was it, also defended the alliance at the same time.